Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I just want to briefly talk about why you haven't booked your first client for your social media marketing agency and what I recommend you do from here. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So in this video, I'm laying out just some basic steps and some basic formulas that you can follow to land your first client, because I know that I have a range of viewers on this channel. Some already run an agency that is doing over 6 figures, and others are just getting started and really just want to start their journey. And with that being said, I wanted to plug really quick. I recently started a brand new Facebook group for social media marketing agency owners. You can find that link in the description. That will be down there in all of my videos forever. You can just hang out over there, ask questions, network, find people who are running an agency already or just getting started. It'll be a great little community for you guys to hop into. But let me talk about why you haven't booked your first client and some things that you can do to change that. So ultimately, it comes down to number one, not knowing enough about your service to know who needs it, and number two, not talking enough to those people. And that's about it, really. I could end the video there, but I'm going to talk more in depth about how you can talk to people and how you can sort of define your service better. So it comes down to having a valuable service, right? So in the first place, you have to know how to actually deliver results, or have a contractor that you've hired that can deliver results and know how to present the results to a potential client so that they actually understand it and aren't confused by it and know what you're talking about when you talk about what you're talking about, right? So maybe you have a PDF that you give to clients that helps them understand, what a pixel is and stuff like this. And maybe you grab case studies off the internet and send them to them. And if you don't have any of your own, you can do that. And so what I recommend that you do is, first of all, you really define what you're offering, because a lot of the time, the reason you don't have a client yet is because you don't even really know what you're selling. So start there. Start at, what am I selling? And then eventually evolve to, how do I sell it, right? And once you have both, they sort of feed off of each other. Once you have how do you sell it and what you're selling dialed in, they feed off of each other and they evolve together. And at first, even if you don't have an inherent proof of concept, if your offer is going to work, you should still stick to it. Talk to some people, talk to your market, get on the phone with potential leads, and don't try to sell them a thing. Just ask them some questions and bring them some value, right? And this is a great way to get to understand your niche and know better what they need from you and be able to craft an offer that really helps them. And this is something that a lot of people skip. They actually skip the market research part. So that helps you define what you're selling. And then when it comes to how you're selling it, look, there are so many ways to get clients that it's stupid. But as an educator, I have to really boil it down to some simple step-by-step strategies so you guys can understand. And so one thing that I tested recently is I actually take in real estate agents into my agency. As you guys know, it's one of the niches that I am proficient with and can serve, even though it's not really where I want to scale. It is something that I do, and it's mostly so that I can teach it to you guys and sort of prove out concepts. So you can see here this little Facebook post that I put out. And it just says, hey, if you know anybody that's a real estate agent, send them my way. I would love to work with them. I put in some of the results that I've gotten. We spend about $160 per home purchase, which is really, really good. And then I attached a little image in there just to, get the algorithm going. And you can see as well some comments. People actually went ahead and tagged people, sent people my way. And then I contacted those people. And now today, in about 45 minutes, I'm meeting with one of the real estate agents to potentially book them for my services. Not a huge real estate client, probably going to be like $750,000 a month, nothing crazy, but it works, and it's something that you can do to start to get some leads in the door. Just that natural, organic, using your already existing social circle to put your name out there and to build a reputation for yourself. And there's so many more ways to do it. That's the first way. The second way is a strategy that I call Facebook group value add strategy, where basically you just join some Facebook groups that are relevant to your niche. So probably join some Facebook groups for real estate agents, and then start showing them how to use Facebook ads. Record a short 5-minute video that just teaches them how to target the right people, whatever, and just bring value to these people, show them results, show them case studies, and you're gonna get some people wanting to work with you because it's such a valuable service, right? Maybe you're not running Facebook ads as a social media marketing agency. Maybe you're doing social media management. Maybe you're doing chatbots. Whatever it is that you're doing, educate on that topic and show people the value of what you're doing, and then people will begin to understand, direct message you, and potentially want to work with you. This is when I recommend that you get a software like Acuity Scheduling or Schedule Once, where you then create a 30-minute appointment and you can send that link to a potential prospect, and they can schedule a time on your calendar to then talk to you, so you're not having to figure out. And plus, it makes it look really professional. You just send them a link and they can schedule on your calendar. It makes things look really, really nice. And that's another really low-hanging fruit, easy way to get clients. The thing is, that's a bit more saturated. There's a lot of people doing that. So you have to find some niche Facebook groups. You can also try LinkedIn groups is another thing as well. Any sort of online forum where your prospects are hanging out. So I know, for example, I have a therapist, because for various reasons, right? And my therapist is in therapist Facebook groups, right? And so the reason why she's in therapist Facebook groups is because she wants to learn from other therapists and be better as a practice. And so if you are wanting to target serious real estate agents or therapists or dental practices or whatever, you're going to find groups that they're a part of. And not only does it show you that not only is there a lot there, but it shows you that they're serious and wanting to grow because they're a part of a group to ask good questions. And you can target the people who are the most active in the community and who seem to be doing the best for themselves because they'll likely share their successes within the community, and then you really know what's going on the back end of their business, right? So that's sort of the next low-hanging fruit thing. Lastly, just for total beginners, is LinkedIn and growing your LinkedIn network. So I personally suck at this, and I'm meeting this weekend with somebody who has like 1 billion connections on LinkedIn and gets tens of thousands of views per video, and it's just a friend of mine, an old friend of mine who I've known for a very long time, and I'm just asking her, hey, what can I be doing to get my LinkedIn rocking? So I'll come back probably later with some better tips on this strategy, but for now, just growing your LinkedIn organically, posting some content here and there, getting connections, and then ultimately sending out messages to connect with the potential prospects that you can serve. And then just, asking them for that phone call. Again, using the schedule once or Acuity scheduling link, sending it to them saying, hey, if you're interested in this service, I'd love to talk to you. Give them a little case study, show them a picture of some results, and hopefully they get that call going. And on that call, you just ask them some questions, diagnose their business, make sure they're a good fit for your service. And then you say, okay, I'll educate you for a while, educate them, and then you say you could either do this yourself or we could do it for you. Which would you rather do? If they say do it yourself, you say cool, and you send them on their way. If they want to work with you, that's when you start to talk about your, pricing and what you offer and how you guys actually onboard them into your agency. So those are some really, really simple ways to get clients, man. I mean, it's really not as hard as people think it is. Ultimately, it comes down to not talking to enough people, because so many people, they just sit back and they learn how to deliver results, which is awesome. And that's honestly just as important, if not more important, for long-term scale. But you got to also learn how to actually put yourself out there. So, my goal is that I teach my students very simple, strategic ways to just go out there step by step, land a couple clients, so they can then have those case studies and ultimately use those case studies to build a funnel that you run paid Facebook ads through to land clients. And that's actually what I teach in one of my videos. You can check it out on this channel. I talk about how I get clients effortlessly, and this is a funnel that I've built for my agency now. I have it off right now, and it was on for like a week and a half, and I got a handful of leads and turned quite a few of them into clients, which is really, really cool. And not all of them were retainer clients. Some of them were one-off consulting, and I did all kinds of different stuff with these people. But, nonetheless, it worked, and it worked really, really well. And anybody can really build that if they know how to build a basic funnel, just, a case study funnel. And I'll walk you guys through what that is probably in another video. So that's about it. That's why you don't have your first client yet, is because you're not talking to enough of them, and you're not putting yourself out there in the way that you should, and you're not presenting an actual solution to an actual problem, and you don't know what you're actually solving, what problem you're actually solving, and you don't know where to find them. And so ultimately that's the biggest thing. And then lastly, I just want to sort of plug once again the Facebook group. Go ahead and join that if you are running a social media marketing agency. It's gonna be a great little place. I'll probably be posting in there here and there, and just networking with you guys and getting to know you and helping you out where I can. Not selling you anything in that Facebook group. I may do some promotions and stuff for stuff I'm offering, but really it's just a free Facebook group that you can go join, hang out, and get to know one another, and I think that's a really valuable thing. So thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.